So a few days ago, I released a video, and it was like a teaser thing. It was a little soundtrack with the Azrael logo, with the date, the British format at least, of the 4th of September 2020. Now, if you can't tell, then I'm having an album come out that day, so that's why I'm teasing it. At this current point, I can't tell you what the album title is, or any title names for songs. Currently, out of the I'm wanting at least 12 songs. I've currently made 2, so if I do decide just to do 12, which I'm going to decide on in the coming days, 2 are done. But if I do go above that, then I've got a bit of work to do. But currently, all I can tell you is an album's coming out. It's going to have minimum 12 songs, probably maximum something like 18. And it's going to go with what God's was, and the genre God's was, God's Volume 1, and that was EDM. But I'm also going to probably put some stuff like rap and hip-hop and all that in there. But basically, that's what it is. I have an album coming out on the 4th. The reason why I can't tell you the album name either is currently there is 3 album names that I am going to consider using. I have 1 which is completely original, and 2 which are kind of original, kind of not. And you'd see how to use those 2. But the fact is, realistically, I can use all 3. So right now I need to make a decision, do I just pick them at random, or can I actually, structure the releases and use each title name? So right now there's a lot of work going in thinking of just the outside of the music production part. So even though, yes, I am making some of the songs and I've started working on a lot of the songs, I also now need to consider stuff like the album name, song names, and other stuff like that. I can promise you that it will be out on the 4th, and you never know, I might be lucky and I might be able to pull it forward. Very unlikely, but I was originally going to, I'm pretty sure actually I moved God's forward. I'm pretty sure God's Volume 1 was supposed to come out much later than it actually did. So, you never know, but we'll see. So that's basically what I'm saying. I've got an album coming out, and in the coming weeks and months leading up to the 4th, you'll find out a lot. You'll find out the album name. There will be pre-releases of songs from the album. So there will be songs that come out before 4th September, but there'll be like maybe 2 of the whole album. And there'll be songs that are good, but I feel like, won't steal the show, to say, from the album. So there'll just be songs that quite obviously I like, because if I didn't like them, they wouldn't be on the album. But I feel like could be released earlier because they're not that important. So I hope you get where I'm coming from when I say that. So come 4th September, there'll be a new album out, and hopefully it does well. I'm going to do a lot of promoting, advertising for this album, and it will come out, and it will be good. I promise you that. I can say that some of the songs are, out of the 12 songs, possible 12 songs at least, that I've got ideas for. Currently, 1 is done, and I started working on that a few weeks back. So that's good, and it is a good song. So I have got high hopes for this album, and I'm sure I'll be able to deliver. So, more info on the album in the coming weeks.